We've been coming here just because we're so excited about the new Pope and the fact that he's from Chicago.
Yeah, not just freaking Chicago, from America. Yeah, there's a lot of people who don't know that there's never been a Pope from America. That's the first Pope from America, period. Do you know what that means that they think is going on with us right now? Do you know what they have to be thinking about America right now to be like, you know what? It's looking a little bit weird over there. They might need a little extra something. It's given Antichrist type situation going on that they feel like that we needed a Pope from America. It's making me feel like that they're sensing darkness. You know what I'm saying? Let us see what's going on with the Popey Pope.
Local Catholics are excited by today's news. That includes those living in one of the Pontiff's old childhood neighborhoods.
WGN's Christine Flores is live in the south suburbs tonight. Christine.
Well, Micah and Patrick, good evening. We're here in Dolton, where a single-family Cape Cod-style home has been getting a lot of attention for being the Pontiff's childhood home. In fact, its current owner took the home off the market today while he decides what to do with it.
So I was saying to my friends, look, the next Pope could be from Dolton. And they says, oh, they'll never pick anybody from the United States. And sure enough, the one from Dolton wins.
Mike Wolski is a longtime Dolton resident who, like many, stopped by the single-family home on 141st Place to celebrate Pope Leo XIV's election.
It's rehabbed and it's beautiful inside. I hope it continues to be a historical place for us all, because I don't if they sell it, yes, but I think we should keep it as a beautiful historic landmark for Illinois.
Donna Sonier has lived next door for the last 8 years, but you don't have to live in the area to feel the excitement around the new Pope.
I just thought, this is a godsend. Never in our lifetime did we ever expect this, and I'm so happy for him. I'm so happy for the Catholics around the world.
At the shrine of Our Lady of Guadalupe in Des Plaines, people were arriving to say a prayer and give thanks.
We've been coming here just because we're so excited about the new Pope and the fact that he's from Chicago.
Some people.
Yeah, not just freaking Chicago, from America. Yeah, there's a lot of people who don't know that there's never been a Pope from America. That's the first Pope from America, period. They never picked one. They have never picked one that was from America. Do you know what that means that they think is going on with us right now? Do you know what they have to be thinking about America right now to be like, you know what? It's looking a little bit weird over there. You know what? They might need a little extra something. It's given Antichrist type situation going on that they feel like that we needed a Pope from America. It's making me feel like that they're sensing darkness. You know what I'm saying? And they've sent this, we might have to banish somebody into that house. Maybe, it'll be able to hold their spirit. I'm going to tell you, but he is the first American Pope. They've never, ever picked one. You got to know there's a reason why.
People feel having an American Pope who is from the Midwest will help them identify with his message.
I think a lot of people have high hopes. They want to see the best from a Pope, and they want someone to rely on, spiritually. And, I just feel like it's a new perspective, something from our neck of the woods. It helps a lot of people relate to it again easily.
He's been for social justice and for the poor, and I think in my heart he will be a wonderful Pope.
They say they're confident the Pontiff will help bring change and peace.
We so much need love in our country and respect for the poor all around the world, because we are all brothers and sisters of the same God.
I'm just filled with joy and excitement, only to find out as a diehard practicing Catholic to find out that the Pope is now from the community that I live in.
Oh, he looked genuinely happy, did he not? He looked so excited. He's like, oh.
The owner of the home, who did not wish to speak on camera, did tell me that he purchased the property about 6 to 7 months ago. His original plan was to rehab it and then rent it out, but he says after learning its history, he feels he can get a lot more money from it. For now, reporting in Dolton, Christine Flores, WGN News.
Local
Well, that sounded like not the right thing. That sounded weird. Seemed like you would want the right person to be in it for the right price, of course. But like to be only concerned about what if you sell it to somebody and for a whole bunch of money and then they knock it down because they're the Antichrist. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean to keep pointing out the Antichrist, but I'm just saying that, I don't know if y'all are paying attention, but it does definitely, the signs are starting to line up here. You know what I'm saying? We can pretend like they're not all you want to, but I mean, when the darkness arrives, you know. Money talks, ooh, ooh, money talks. Dirty cash, I want you. Dirty cash, I need you. Oh, dirty money talks. That's an old song for those who don't recognize it.
Well, we've been talking about all the pride Chicago's feeling this week about one of our own being elevated to Pope. But as I went down to South Suburban Dolton to visit Pope Leo's boyhood home yesterday, on Friday, I found one nearby homeowner who says this holy history is making for some unexpected headaches.
Ooh, who's here?
Since about 6 this morning, I got reporters like yourself coming to the door, people taking photos outside of the house, and then I have to let them know you got the wrong house.
Carolyn Moore isn't getting much sleep these days, thanks to a hometown papal pick and some confusing street signage. You see, her house number is the exact same as this house 1 block south, the new Pope's boyhood home. And it's now become something of an instant holy shrine, beset by camera crews and faithful Catholics from all over the world.
We came straight from Louisville, Kentucky, and came straight here so we could see it.
Holy shit. Do you know what this means? Now, had Tiffany not destroyed all the businesses, this house being here, these people all coming through to come and see this, now people have, it's almost like when you have a resort in your town, it brings in money from, like Tiffany used to talk about bringing it, like having people come here, having something so where people come here and spend their money here. But then she also wouldn't let them get their licenses to have their businesses open. So, dumb. So, but had they had businesses and stuff, this right now, this would have been a moment to flourish, some time to flourish. They got to get their stuff open because tourists, they now have tourists. Tourists spend money a lot. Okay. Oh, I hope that, oh my God, yeah, they need to get that stuff. Yeah, they need to historically landmark that thing so that they can then they'll have tourists. And then they'll be able to, make some money and fix the town up. And ain't that something? Oh my God, was Tiffany the Antichrist? It almost makes you think Tiffany was the Antichrist a little bit because it's like soon as she's gone, all of a sudden now the Pope gets picked from America, not only America, but Dolton. It's like they had to get rid of her to find the Pope. It's almost like Tiffany was holding the Pope hostage. My brain's going everywhere, y'all. My brain is all over the place. Okay? That's what it feels like, though. They could have made, then they could build up the town and they ain't got to look so crazy. But if they ain't got no business for these people to patronize, then, I mean, it's a wasted opportunity, a missed opportunity. Tiffany done fucked it up for everybody. She made sure they didn't have nothing because she's only thinking about herself. Damn.
This is a picture of us, Jen and Chris, at the Pope's
childhood home.
But with all the excitement, many visitors are falling prey to a quirk in the Chicago area's street naming system. The Pope's house is on 141st Place, and Carolyn's house is on 141st Street.
I'm on street and that's place over there.
It looks just like it. Maybe you should be trying to sell your house right now. Maybe whoever buy it won't notice the difference either. And get you some money from the, yeah, I would be pissed. All you gotta do is put up a sign. I'll just put up a sign on my house to say, this is not that, this is the, and put on there the real street.
There, so that's the difference.
One street off.
Yes, mine is a purple door. That one is a red door. I wish I was the one who got the landmark home, but it's still it's good that to find that someone like that lived in this neighborhood before.
And with more and more pilgrims coming to see the Pope's old home, and the village of Dolton talking about buying the house and turning it into a historic site, Carolyn has an idea to get some sleep.
I'm thinking about putting a sign up saying go to that address, over there.
The Pope didn't live here.
Right.
That's what I said. I don't know why you ain't already did it, honey. Oh, look at us. We're like twins. We're both wearing green and scratching our heads at the same time. Twinning. We're twinning. Twinning. That is interesting. Isn't that something? Yeah, they definitely need to buy that house, and they need to make it a historic thing, and then they can use, yes. I mean, any kind of tourist thing that they could come up with, they need, because Lord, they're only known for Tiffany. And then as soon as Tiffany gets out, they get known for something so big. They definitely have like something's hovering over this place, looking out for that, that wanted this kind of thing, this thing to happen. Because soon as she leaves, this bright light comes and flushes out the Tiffany. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I wish Tiffany would still pop up on, Facebook or something, I miss you, Tiffany. I'm not one of them. I'm not gonna lie and be like, nah, I don't miss you, Tiffany. You fun to make fun of, and I miss you. Look at that thing. Look at that little house. I'm not Catholic, so I don't think I really get the lore. You know what I mean? It's like people taking pictures in front of his house. Is that like a normal thing? I don't know. I'm gonna shut it down. Okay. Y'all behave. Did y'all hit the like button? Hit the like button for mama. Let me know real quick how many likes I got. Y'all behave. So I'm not gonna do it absolutely not. Because that wouldn't be any fun. And why would I do that? I ain't done it in all this time. I ain't about to start now. You know what I'm saying? All right. And mama love you. Yes, you do. Thank you, Marilyn. Peace.